let's talk about the deadlift. So the barbell deadlift, guys, is one of the best and most effective exercises you could think of doing in the gym, but it also requires really good form because I do not want you getting injured. It's one of those exercises that works your whole posterior chain, and it's so important to have that nice and strong, but it's also so important to not have injuries in those spots because it literally will affect everything you do with your day, and I just don't want you guys to be in pain. So if you've never done this exercise before, definitely just start off with an empty bar and only go to the depth that the plates would. So don't go all the way to the floor without any weights on. And I would 100% recommend you getting a PT session or grabbing a friend who's really experienced, like make sure you really trust what they're doing and that they can actually explain it to you in a safe way to be able to get your form right. I often tell my clients to film themselves while they're doing this because oftentimes we don't actually realize where we're going wrong, and then once you look back at a video, you're like, oh, I can see that my back's too arched or whatever. Number one, make sure you don't go very heavy. Number two, make sure you get a professional or like a PT or someone to actually go through this movement with you, because once you get it, you'll get it. You know what I mean? Like once you get it, you'll be like, just get me in the gym, let me do my deadlifts. I've just got the small 5 kilo plates on. So from here with our deadlift, what you're gonna be doing is you're gonna make sure that that barbell starts super close to your shins. So your feet are gonna be around about hip distance apart. Your toes are facing forward. This barbell is like pushed up hard against your shin. There, you're just going to make sure, I'm just gonna explain from the top down, just so you can understand the way that the body is meant to like bend and move. So from here, you soften your knees and you hinge. So you're holding onto the barbell at the top, you soften your knees and you hinge until the barbell gets around knee depth, and then that's when you start to actually bend. So it's a hinging down, really pulling those shoulder blades down the whole time. So don't let your shoulders roll forward. You're keeping that back nice and straight. So when you're hinging, you're just sticking your bum right out, and then you start to lower your bum once you get to around about knee height. So from here, this is where they're fairly bent at the start. So you're pulling your shoulder blades right down nice and strong. So this is them loose, this is them strong. So from here, keeping the barbell really, really, really close to your body at all times, really close to your legs. You're then going to squeeze your glutes at the top. Again, keeping that barbell nice and close to your body at all times. Soften your knees, so you're just going to hinge at the hips, keeping your shoulder blades pulled down, hinge, and then start to bend right to the ground again. From there, you can either decide to fully let go of the weight and fully reset and go again, or you can tap and go. Usually it depends on what weights people are using and what they really want to get from the movement. So from here, squeezing your glutes at the top, you'll see the barbell should be doing one nice straight track up and down. So it shouldn't be like, you know, making a bit of a curve. Like if this barbell was going to draw a line as it come up, it should go nice and straight. So keeping that barbell really close to you, pull your shoulder blades down. From here, squeezing your glutes at the top, softening your knees, hinging, bending. Squeeze at the top. Soften your knees, hinge, bend. Amazing. Let's go.